doing this email of this video today because I want to talk about the mastermind formula from my mentor, Jim. As I said before, I will talk about Jim now for some time. And so, what most of the people do, they just try to control their emotions. And this is something I want to talk about because and I have been there exactly. I was even told when I was a child there are good emotions, bad emotions. The bad emotions are not good and they are not allowed, like anger or being sad. This was not, for me, my interpretation. It was not allowed. So I could show happiness and I could show enthusiasm and could show my energy, but then I was like sad or with low energy. I would hide because I understood I will not be accepted. And this is a story I took with me for my whole life. And I know a lot of people, if you are listening here, probably this is something, or it might be that you are doing this and trying to control your emotions. And I especially talk about this because I have been going through so many things and still am processing, like my father passing away. I had, I was sick for about 1 month and felt very tired. I'm still. And we moved houses and we had the flooding. So all this thing, I went like a roller coasters on emotions. And had I not had the tools from Jim, I would probably not even be able to sit here without crying or without feeling how I do feel now, that I feel I'm healing, because I can now allow my feelings to come through me. And I did not master it, but the feelings, they follow your thoughts. And the thoughts, this is the only place where you are truly free. Everything else they can take. Everything else can be totally taken away. Up to now, nobody can take away from you your ability to think and to have the control of your thoughts. Might change. Perhaps I'm not informed of everything, but of course the thoughts are manipulated. If you look the television all day, then your thoughts might not even be your thoughts. Do we even have thoughts of our own? This is a question. Do you think what you are thinking are your thoughts? Where are they coming from? So the beauty of what I just said is that the feelings follow the thoughts. We can test it right here on the video. So if I ask you to think of the most beautiful moment in your life, just 1 second, how do you feel? And if I ask you to think of the saddest moment in your life, if you are really doing this, I'm sure you can even have tears coming up. So this proves that the emotions follow the mind, follow the thoughts. Yes? So Jim created a wonderful course, which I recommend for everybody. Just please click on the link I give you here and have a look and do it. And then practice what he's saying. Took me some time, and I'm not mastering it. When it very strong things, very intense situation like my father last week passing away, I'd never experienced this. And I know I'm the master of my thoughts. I'm the thinker of my thoughts. So when thoughts don't serve me, I can just change them. So I'll give you an example because it might be something which you also experience. And I have no idea if somebody's watching me here. Let me put the chat on. I have no idea how this works. I have to see how it works actually. So if you are doing comments, I'm here on Restream and I don't see your comments. I don't know why. So please put comments in. I should actually see them. So I give you an example from just last week. I could give you an example from when I was sick before. Last week. So my father passed away. And I came too late to see him taking his last breath. And I could have, and I was, of course, telling myself, my thoughts, you are too late. So this is the worst thing which could happen. And you couldn't say goodbye and all these things. And even when I think this now, because this naturally came, like beating me up, even if I say this now, I feel like I would start crying. But what I always do when these thoughts don't serve me, when they make me feel very bad, I have the power to just say, okay, I don't have to think like this. I can think something different. I can think I did everything and the best I can to be there. And his soul left before I had the chance to embrace his body, which was still warm. And I can be in gratitude about that. I can just think something different. When there are so many things. For example, we both, my husband and me, we both were sick with COVID. So what we experienced was quite different. I was all the time in gratitude about being alive, about breathing, about my body, how it copes with it. I was just in gratitude and in awe the whole time. And even being in the silence, not able to do anything and not having, perhaps I had things to do, not doing anything. This is the story I told to myself, the thoughts which I had naturally. I didn't have to do an effort. He told me that he was always into negative thoughts. And then I said, then just think something else. And as he's not learned this yet or doesn't believe it's possible, he said, how can you think I can think what I want to think? Try it. So I would say if you have something, look at what you're thinking right now. Perhaps you think I'm completely, what is she talking about? So, of course, I did not even know this. I did not even realize that I am not my thoughts. It's not my identity. I'm a human being having angry thoughts, sad thoughts, joyful thoughts, and I can always shift it to thoughts which serve me the best. So I feel differently. So controlling your feelings is a broken strategy. What will happen in your life when you do this? And I did this all my life long. Oh, my dear. This was such a struggle. How can you do it? You get sick when you do it. How do you do it? For me, the strategy I found, because you can just not do it, it will hurt you to suppress the feelings, stuff them down. I went to being bulimic, so I ate things. And of course, it doesn't work. At one point in my time, I felt I'm no longer feeling better when I eat. It does no longer work. So what? Panic. What can I do? I'm feeling so bad. And I'm not allowed. I cannot allow myself. I must always be strong. So many stories. And it took me time. And when I finally found Jim teaching me all these tools, and it all starts with the mastermind formula, then my ability to create the life as I want to have it takes time, but it's changing with who I am and who I'm becoming and who I am and who I want to be. And choosing this over and over again. So I said perhaps a lot of things here in this video. I wanted to share this. Please go and have a look. If you feel like, yes, you are doing this, trying to control your feelings because you cannot allow certain feelings, you don't want to show them. I was always crying somewhere hidden. If you are like this, then there will be a big benefit. If you have any questions, you can just send me a message and we can talk about it, this mastermind formula. It's life-changing. So please have a look and let's then exchange how this affects and changes how you are living, you're feeling, and how you're seeing your thoughts. I wish you a very nice day. Thank you for listening and watching. And I hope I'm live. And I hope somebody put some comments so I can also comment. But I think I'll be looking a tutorial about this new software. I just wanted to go online here and just get this out. So I hope you got something out of it. You enjoyed it. Please let me know. 10 minutes is already too long, isn't it? But it's an important subject. I sent you all my love and hope to hear from you.